I created these guys was I got some faux fur. So as you can see, this is where Libby started. That is her wig there. Pinky's is pretty self-explanatory. That's what her wig looks like. I think the funniest is Fritz. Fritz's wig actually has these little black extensions which he doesn't necessarily have. I cut those off. And there's not much left, but that's what Gilbert's looked like. Gilbert, we ended up having to make 2 puppets. We have already shot the film, so this is after the fact. First, Gilbert he's gone. He's had a little sad ending because he just did so much work. So this is our backup, the second one that was made. I left his mouth off because that was the next thing that I wanted to talk about. Obviously I wasn't able to animate the mouths, that was just going to be way too much work. So I thought, well, I'll just create little mouths. And again, easier said than done. I don't know how well you can see these, I've already used some of them. I just created a bunch of little expressions, and this is wax paper. Now the way I made them, it was a little bit of trial and error. They are actually a mixture of flesh latex, which is left over from my Halloween makeup, and the black paint. Now the key to getting the texture, the problem is liquid latex is really runny and it doesn't have any body to hold it together, so when you pour it out it really just lays flat. And I really wanted to raise up the mouths so they've got a 3-dimensional look. So the key to that was to use this very thick, I don't know how well you can see it, but you can see how thick this is, really like toothpaste consistency, and that really made the difference. And then when you squeeze it out onto wax paper, hey, you can see how easy it is. I'll just take off this little smile. Really, really easy to just peel off these little bendable mouths. Now I've already got a couple here. I knew I'd have to do a lot of quick set changes with these expressions, taking them on and off. You can see they come off very, very simply. You just pop the mouth on. And with Gilbert, I'll show you. We can give him a little expression. We can just stick on a mouth like that. Fritz, I wanted to give a little bit more character, so I made little glasses for him out of, you can see this wire here, just went to Michael's. Very, very easy to bend, malleable wire. And in regards to styling, I wanted to show you this was our little stand-in when we needed to do zooms and focuses. That's Fritz before he gets his hair cut. So that's kind of how they look when their wig goes on. The next thing I want to talk about were these wigs and how we made them. I just did a lot of research online and a lot of trial and error, but I came up with a basic pattern, and this is the pattern for the wig. Just this and 2 of these. And to give you an idea, I don't know how well you can see this, I just did some tests first. So basically that's that pattern there, and there, and then this center pattern, and you just stitch them together and flip it over, and then you have wig, which is great. And then the only other thing that I had to do on the fly, which I didn't realize, is a bigger version of Gilbert's hat. It's not to scale, but it didn't matter, we just needed a shot with it on the ground. And to help it bend, I just put in a little bit of wire like this, threw it in there, and then I could bend this hat around.
Yippee!